Previously on 94Chill, the podcast.
They revealed themselves to us last year voluntarily. They're a different kind of breed of humanity. They're capable of blending in just like an ordinary human.
You're going to save us from ourselves.
The war between us is inevitable. What they know, you seek. What they want, you possess. What they are, you fear. You wouldn't believe who's involved in this. Don't believe what you see.
He's been here recently.
How do you know?
I can smell him.
Believe what you don't see. From Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment, Adrian Paul, Bokeem Woodbine, Bailing. The breed. The night has a breed of its own.
Little Hand says it's time to rock and roll.
Bring the noise.
So I just concluded watching The Breed. Adrian Paul is our headlining star, despite I think it really is carried by performances by Bokeem Woodbine and Bailing from The Crow. Bokeem, he's pretty much gotten all of the tough supporting black characters, I'd say, of the 90s. I'm sorry, of the 2000s. He's Shocker number 2 in Spider-Man Homecoming. Skimble, get away from the keyboard. This film was released in 2001 about vampires trying to integrate themselves into human society, just like True Blood. Now, this movie came out the same year as the first Sookie Stackhouse novel, so I think they were just trying to beat HBO to the punch on this. And it's misses in so many ways. It tries to incorporate wire fu, which is laughable. It finds the direction of Russell McCulley outside of Highlander, the original, to be valid. The guy can't capture any action. He just sets it up in a frame. It's like, I mean, Kevin Smith knows his restrictions at least. Plot is, I summed it up pretty fast. A lot of espionage between both sides, trying to finish the other before they can finish them type stuff. A lot more fun with werewolves. Again, 2001 with Underworld. But this is just, like, I have seen a lot of, I don't know, I'm in a tough spot right now. Is it better to have a movie that's funny, or a movie that's competently directed? It just doesn't have the story, or just doesn't have the performances to make it worth anyone's time. So this could be great for how did this get made. And as I say, there's some good performances by our primary leads, not Adrian Paul, which makes me think Highlander pretty much allowed him to push Gary Daniels away from the American scene, at least when it comes to made-for-video cinema. So it can be fun at times. CG is awful in it. They should never even attempted it. If you thought Blade was laughable, this tops that 100 times. So to view it, it's really, if you want good background noise, The Breed might just work for you.
Have you ever seen a vampire? They're not romantic. Forget whatever you've seen in the movies. They don't turn into bats. Crosses don't work. You want to kill one? You drive a wooden stake right through his heart. We think we got a nest inside this place. Let's get to work. Figure out at least 6 goons, maybe more. Chances are we'll find a master in here somewhere. set up. He knew my name. It's time to kill some vampires.
Wherever you go, I will hunt you down. You can't kill me.
Let me just ask you one thing. After 600 years, how's that dick working? Pretty good?
So I just completed John Carpenter's Vampires. You know, it's a fun flick. I think it does run a little long. I don't think Carpenter's really cut out for a sprawling landscape to his stories. I think he's best in a confined area, Chinatown. No real in-between travel and stuff, trying to fill in where it is. So it runs a little long. I think the problem I had is that it doesn't really feel like John Carpenter because James Woods, who is great in the film, screws politics. He's just good. And this is before he went all Republican. And, I could say, well, I had the same kind of thoughts in 1999. I digress. It's really, I'd rather he have, a cast of people who screamed Carpenter. And he just doesn't have that. And he gives you great cameos by people like, oh, damn it, Kari Horiyuki. I'm sorry if I've missed one of the last names on that. Played Shang Tsung, your best Japanese American actor out there, in my opinion. Soundtrack's great, like Carpenter. It's just really look, would have been better if you just left it with Roddy Piper and Keith David. Kurt Russell, where was he? It could have been a lot more fun. Maximilian Schell as a villain works out great. Sorry if I spoiled that twist. If you like John Carpenter, this is going to be your most mainstream project of his. It's a good 2 hours to take.
Can I hear a wahoo?
This podcast is protected under the laws of the United States and other countries. Unauthorized duplication, distribution, or exhibition may result in civil liability, criminal prosecution, and the wrath of the tall man.
Boy!